We are gonna put this booty kicker to good use today. Hi, my name's Mariah. Welcome to Wealthy Boss. Every week I bring you a barre, yoga, Pilates, and meditation workouts. I guess you can't really say meditation's a workout, but I would love for you to subscribe if you are into that type of thing. So today's workout is going to be using either a booty kicker bar or a weight-bearing bar of some type. A little bit harder to do this on a chair because we want to be able to pull against it. In a pinch, you could use something steady that doesn't move like a couch back or a countertop. But if you need a booty kicker, of course, I will link to that in the description below. I think they are a fantastic at-home bar. Alrighty, we just need today a bender ball or some type of playground ball, Pilates ball. If you don't have this, we still can do about 90% of the workout without it. And then some type of tubing for our core series at the end. I'm using a flex cord, but a regular resistance band or just kind of open tubing is great as well. Are you ready? Let's get to work. We're gonna start away from the bar, coming into some nice squats. Now take your hands behind your head. We're gonna add on in a moment. Inhaling as you lower, exhaling as you rise. Now at the top of this next one, I want you to reach over to the right, come up tall, and then squat down and up. This time it's to the left. Taking our time really reaching over, use your core to pull you up, down and up. Perfect. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, down, up, inhale for 2, exhale for 2, down, up. Really keeping the side body level from front to back. Shoulders are squared. Hands come to the hips now. We're gonna do a triple squat. Give me a heel pop on the right. Come up tall, down, other side. You can always skip that heel pop if it's a little too early in class for your brain to work. I totally get it. Perfect, so it's pulse, pop, pulse, come up tall, pulse, pop, pulse, come up tall. Come up tall. Now can you slide the left leg behind you? Come up nice and tall, roll the shoulders back. We're gonna find our curtsy lunge position. Make sure you have a little space away from your bar because we're gonna be stepping out from a curtsy pulse into a plie pulse. So we're gonna curtsy twice and then plie twice. Curtsy, plie twice. That's just a little pulse at the bottom. Now if you'd like to add on, we can add that pulse of the, or pop of that heel, I should say. Oh yeah, ready to do the other side? Let's bring heels together. So other side, take it out for 2. We're warming up in that rotation and lateral plane. I'm already feeling it. This is just our warm up. Add the heel on the second one if you like. Oh yes. Oh my goodness. Down and up. Very nice. Inhale, exhale. Give me 2 more. We're just gonna do a quick upper body warm up at the bar. Coming to find your plank position. Could you squeeze the elbows in towards the ribs? Give me a little lift of one leg and then of the other. Draw the shoulders down and away. Really squeezing those glutes. How about one more each side? And press it back. Take it to one side, one hip, then the other side, the other hip. Peel up nice and tall. grab that bender ball. We're gonna start in an upright parallel position. So the ball goes between the legs. If you don't have a bender ball, no worries. You can always squeeze a little towel between the legs to kind of mimic some of the same work. We're gonna come up nice and tall. Lean back away from the bar. You can walk the toes out another inch or two until you've got that nice upright posture with long arms. Heels are lifted. At any time, if they get tired, you're always welcome to drop the heels down. All right, down, up, let's go. Down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. Now we're gonna add on. Still the down and up with the squat. One time down and up, I want you to squeeze the ball. The next time, release the ball. So this one we squeeze, 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 squeeze. This one we release. Let's do that again. So it's squeeze, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4. This one we squeeze, only you know if you're doing it. I know you're doing it. Perfect. Let's go down nice and low. Whatever the lowest range of motion is for you. Holding, pausing, draw the shoulders back. Are you nice and upright? Heels can go down anytime you like. We're gonna go halfway up, add a squeeze, release, take it down. Halfway up, squeeze, release, and down. Halfway rise. Woo, how are those calves doing? How are those quads doing? Yes, you can. Oh my goodness, so we're only coming up halfway. Halfway. Woo! Thighs are loving this. Stay low, stay low. We're gonna do one heel drop, up, one pulse up and down. Heels drop, down, pulse it, up and down. Drop, up, woo, yes. So we just have steady pressure on that bender ball now. Feels good to drop those heels, doesn't it? Oh my goodness gracious. Are you still open in the shoulders? All right, stay with me. Static hold. Lift the left arm overhead. Notice if you're starting to tip over. Let's try to stay upright. Woo! Drop that hand down. Remember, you can drop the heels anytime you like. Perfect. Now, we're going to shift the right leg back, left leg back. So it's just stepping back 3 or 4 inches without dropping the ball. We still have a nice steady squeeze on the ball. Yes, we can. Oh my goodness, almost there. Last one and hold, hold. Come up tall. Beautiful job. Let's set that ball. I like to just tuck it inside that booty kicker fabric, which you can set it to the side. We don't need any equipment for this one. We're gonna continue using that bar. Coming into a single leg squat with that left leg or your left leg extended behind you. So pausing, you can do underhand grip or overhand grip. We're gonna draw the shoulders back, squeeze the belly in as you extend that leg behind you. We're gonna reach it out behind us and then come up tall. So we reach those toes back and tap. So we're just touching the toenails to the top of the mat. Really squeeze the belly in. Notice if you're tipping back, try to pull the belly in. If it's better for you, depending on your height, to have an underhand grip, that could work well here. I'm a little short for that, but I'll give it a go. Now continue doing what you're doing, or this time you can add a little leg lift. As you do that, really pull the belly in so that we're not straining the back. Goodness gracious. 2 more, please. And let's take it low. We're gonna do a leg lift, down, up, halfway up, and down. Back extends, lifts, halfway up, down. You can always leave that leg lift out of it, but we're staying on the lower half of that right leg. You're doing great. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Oh my goodness gracious. Can you extend that leg? Hold it as we pulse up with the right leg. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Oh my word. You're doing amazing. Yes, you can. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna change it up. Step it back, come up tall. Step it back, come up tall. Oh, that feels good actually, doesn't it? And set it down. So good. Shake the hips side to side. Work all the kinks out of that right leg. Well, now we know we can do it on one side, but we've got another side to go. So standing up nice and tall, getting ready to send that right leg behind you. Whatever grip is comfortable for you. It's down and up. Down, down, up. So we're just tapping the toenails onto the mat each time. At the back, and then as we come upright, keep it going. We want to rely on that standing core work here, really drawing the abdominals up and in. Keep breathing, my friend. Now you can repeat that, or you can add a leg lift as you come up tall. If it feels better for you to have your toes down, totally fine. Or you can just tap the toenails down, which reminds us to stay light in that back leg. Now pause, come all the way down. Get your strength up. Shift all the weight into that left leg. We're going tap, halfway up, down, up, halfway up. Yes, you can. Lifting up out of that left leg, halfway up, down, and then tap the opposite leg down. How are we feeling, friends? We're glad to be here. We're gonna feel so good when this is over. Pause at the bottom. Could you re-extend that leg? Tiny pulses. Lift, lift. Oh, wow. How is this side feeling compared to the other side? Here's 3, 2. Set it down for a moment. Woo! So good. We're gonna go reach, extend tall. Set it back, extend tall. Remember, instead, if you'd rather, you can tap those toes down, the toenails rather, and that really loads up the left side of the seat. Whew, I know I'm feeling that. Yes, you can. How about 2 more? You got 2 more in you, I know you do. And set it down. March it out. I am so proud of you. Hopefully your legs can still move. Mine are feeling a little bit jello-y, but they're gonna look amazing, right? All right, facing me now, your side to your bar. We're gonna do a plie. Just to start with a plie down and up. Catching our breath for a moment. Letting that mind kind of recalibrate as well. Now we're gonna add a little passe. So again, slow. Let's do 2 more times just like that. Could we pick up the pace? Plie to passe. Catch some air. Feel the wind on your skin. It'll help distract you, my friends. Now start the same, but we're gonna add on to the top. Give me a little knee forward, open, forward, open, back to your plie. Swing that hip, open it. Now this time, hold your plie. Let's come down nice and low. The outside leg lifts, your right leg lifts. We go halfway up, take it home. Halfway up, take it home. Inner thighs are loving this. Notice if you're starting to tip over. Could you slide those shoulders over the hips? Oh my goodness. We love barre, don't we? I'm glad you're here. Otherwise, I'd be doing this by myself. No bueno. Pause at the bottom. Just lower and lift that right heel. Everything else stays totally still. Woo! We're making it count today. 2, 1. Now your choice. Little pulses. You can keep that heel lifted, or you're welcome to set it on the ground. Woo, yes, we can. We're almost done. 4, 3, 2. Come up tall. Shake it out. We're gonna go to side 2. So if you need to move your device or move your booty kicker, mine's kind of heavy today. I have it weighted pretty good. So I'm just gonna turn around and you'll be able to see what it looks like from the back. Down and up, just your pliés to begin. Inhale, exhale. Remember to send those knees away from each other towards the wall behind you. Now we go plié to passe. Let's go. Plié and rise. We start slow, remember? And come up tall. Really stand nice and tall, lifting away from the ground. Last time slow. Let's pick up this tempo. Getting that cardio in now. Trying to drop the tailbone equally between the knees. That can be a little hard to do. One more, and then we add on after this. So do one more. And then we add that knee, face it forward, open, and plié. Let's pick up the pace. Down, open, plié, knee, forward, open. Keep it going, you're doing great. Oh yes. We are finding muscular endurance. We're sneaking in a little cardio. Last one. Find your lowest plié. The opposite leg lifts, halfway up, come back home. Oh, yowza. It feels good to work our muscles effectively. Yes, amen. Keep it going. Yes, you can. I don't care if that top half has arisen a little bit. Mine probably has too. Now pause, down, up with the heel. Down and up, down and up. Everything else stays totally still. You're just moving with that heel at the ankle joint. And then it's your choice to keep the heel lifted or set it down for pulses, 1 inch up and down. Squeeze. Squeeze, how we doing? I have eyes in the back of my head, you know. I can see that you're doing amazing. 4, 3, 2, and rise. Amazing job. Grab some water if you need. We have one more standing series to do before we hit the floor. I'm pretty excited about this one. I'm gonna pull out that trusty bender ball again. Right arm is gonna actually rest all the way down on that bar. Here's the challenge. I'm going to have you press your hand down into that bender ball so it makes it a little unstable. That's going to give us a little extra zing. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to do a little single leg squat and then come up into a hip opener. One more time slow. So both knees bend. Now what if we kept that bottom leg a little bit bent so it's down and open? So what if we actually had a static hold in that right leg? Turns on the heat a little bit more, right? For some reason I feel even like my front of my ankle is shaking a little on that one. So you can always come up to that straight leg if you like, but for more challenge, keep a bend, a static hold in that right leg. How far are you pressing that hand in the ball? Good, now extend that leg long. We're gonna take the ball away from the bar and then reach arm and ball away from each other. Tap, reach, and tap. Of course we love the standing obliques. Inhale, exhale. Hold the leg up, bend it in. We're gonna do little squeezes of the arm down to the leg. Notice if you had your elbow about behind you, try to take it a little bit forward now. So the arm presses down for 3, 2. Now it's a subtle little difference. Leg comes up to join the hand. So this time the arm's staying still. Woo, that one's a lot harder. The ball is being squeezed up by the leg. Oh yes, it can. For 4, 3, 2. Take that ball behind the hamstring. Just little squeezes behind you in your little attitude, like you're trying to touch the toe to the wall behind you. Now pause here, just a little hamstring curl. Flex the foot, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Yes, you can. Just 8 more. 4, 3, 2, come up tall. Beautiful work. We have another side to do. Again, I'm just gonna turn so you can see what it looks like from the back. So this time, left forearm is extended down. You're pressing down. That ball is between the hand and the bar. So again, your choices are, we can bend and straighten that standing leg. Or if you want a little more, keep it bent and you're opening the hip without straightening into that left leg. Oh, goodness gracious. So you're really trying to reach that right hip on top of the left, squeezing that right cheek. Now, could you extend it long? Reach the arm up, they move away from each other. If that elbow is behind you, move it forward. Tap and open, tap and open. It's an exhale as you squeeze, inhale as you open. Now pause at the top, bend the knee. We're gonna squeeze the arm down, squeeze, squeeze. Notice if you're starting to collapse, you're pressing away from that bar with your upper body. Now reverse it, so the bottom leg, or the bottom is coming out to the top. Leg is squeezing up, arm is still trying to resist that bend or ball. 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Now take the ball behind the knee. We go reach behind, take it forward. So my toes are coming towards you. Hopefully your toes are doing something similar. Steady pressure into that ball. Now flex the foot. Give me a little squeeze, squeeze. Oh yeah. Making sure the hamstrings get a little love as well. Just 8, 7, breathe. 4, 3, 2, come up tall. Amazing work. We have a little bit more work to do on the floor. Oh no, I forgot. Let's do some push-ups first, yes? Yes, we're gonna hold a plank away from that bar. Draw the shoulders down. It's just simple push-ups to begin. Now, the further back you take the feet, the more intense this is going to be. However, if you're really short like I am, you may not have the ability to do that without choking up in the shoulders, so I'd rather you be a little closer and keep those shoulders down. All right, 2 more full range. Now let's take it down. We're gonna go mid-range. Oh, yeah, so we can follow that bar sequence for push-ups as well. So we're never fully straightening in those elbows. Does that make a difference? Yes, pause here, pause at the bottom half so the elbows are bent. Kick, kick. Really squeeze the belly in. We're trying to keep the belly still. Now come up once. Oh, that feels good. This time we spin the elbows in towards the rib cage. I have to come a little tiny closer because I'm so short. Your feet will probably be a little further behind you. So it's tricep push-up, press away. Tricep push-up, press away. You're doing so great. So we're doing most of our upper body work today, just using body weight and the bar. Perfect. I've got a fun one for you. Let's come onto the ground. Your back is to your bar. So we're gonna reach, fingertips face the same direction as you. Wiggle in between. If you're tall, make sure you're not gonna be hitting your head. We're gonna lift up, and then when we have that nice shoulder position, go ahead and reverse that grip. We're gonna push up and drop. Taking a little chin up here. If you prefer, you can have your knees bent. If you're a little sweaty, I forgot, you might want to have a towel by you to help pull you up. 2 more. Beautiful. Grab the ball, grab your tubing. I'm just going to kind of Drape it in the center. If you have a traditional handle tubing, you could even roll it over on itself once. Now, the further you wedge away from that bar, the harder we're gonna work our core. By facing away from the bar, instead of having the bands assist us, they actually help pull us back, so we have to fight even harder against gravity. Ball goes behind your tailbone. Grab hold of both bands. If you want more, you can choke up higher, or again, you can work that ball even further away from the bar. Perfect. Nice big breath. Left leg extends while the arms come down. Draw the belly button in and up. If you're not feeling it enough, choke up higher. Oh, I'm feeling that. Other leg, please. So leg and torso move away from each other and then towards each other. Set it down. Diamond shape the legs. Woo! Make sure you're really on that ball. Now just hold the arms steady overhead. Nice and firm pressure. Lower and lift those legs. Woo, mama. Pull the belly button in and up. Yes, you can. How about 4 more? Here's 3. Woo, feeling that. Oh my goodness, let it go. Let's just drape ourselves over that ball, taking your head down. Reach the arms out or overhead, whatever feels more comfortable. And tick-tock, knees side to side. Whew. Grabbing some big breaths. Let's all go. We worked so hard today. Let's go ahead and lift the hips and slide the ball under the seat. Extend the legs up. Just taking some nice, easy, gentle circles. You can have your hands out for balance if you like. Let's come to a tabletop position. Drop left toes down in Pilates toe taps. Back up to 90 degrees. Inhale. Exhale. I like this as a back massage more than anything else. And then go ahead and hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice stretch. Pick the hips up. Roll up. And you made it, my friends. We are done. Great job. Well, how did you do? I'm so glad you hung in there with me. Thank you for practicing with me. If you liked it, please go ahead and give it a like and make sure you're subscribing. If you are kind of working on your at-home fitness studio, of course, the booty kicker is a great place to start, but I do have some tricks of the trade for really maximizing a small space and getting it just the right equipment that still is aesthetically pleasing, as well as some design tips. So I would love to share that with you through my at-home fitness guide. I will link to that in the description below. So be sure to sign up for that, and I can't wait to hang out with you and work out with you next time.